Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill is under investigation after allegedly slapping a 57-year-old employee from this marina. The family who owned these horses are heartbroken. And according to police, in less than 48 hours, the horses had gone from missing to being found slaughtered. After leaving the federal courthouse, former President Donald Trump paid a visit to his supporters here at Versailles. Supporters waited for the former president outside Versailles Tuesday afternoon. After he appeared in federal court in Miami, he stopped by Little Havana's well-known restaurant.
They did put up signs saying that they were going to search everybody that was in here if nobody wanted to be searched to get out.
A moment of prayer held as Donald Trump entered the bakery, packed with supporters.
Father, as Cuban Americans, we declare communism will not come to our shore.
The crowd cheered as he offered
food for everyone. Food for everyone.
It was great to be part of this moment. I think there's more to come.
The surprise visit happened before the former president drove to the airport. He briefly addressed what happened inside the federal courtroom just minutes before he pled not guilty to 37 felony charges. Alongside him was his aide, Natacha, who also faces charges.
I think it's a rigged deal here. We have a rigged country. We have a country that's corrupt. We have a country that's got no borders. We have a country that's got nothing but problems. We're a nation in decline, and then they do this stuff.
At one point, outside the restaurant, people sang to the 45th president ahead of his birthday. The former president then waved at everyone before being escorted to his vehicle. People here have different opinions about the former president's arraignment.
Honestly, I don't have an opinion about it.
People are scared, and they're scared of him, what he represents.
Former President Donald Trump spent about 15 minutes here shaking hands and talking to his supporters before heading off to the airport. Reporting from Miami's Little Havana area, Natacha Casal, 7 News. The victims were waiting at the bus stop in the area of Northwest 9th Avenue and 109th Street early Thursday morning. That was until a 16-year-old approached them, demanded their cell phones, and shot them after they refused.
One victim at 109th and Northwest 10th Avenue, and the 12-year-old is at 827 Northwest 110th Street.
According to detectives, the teen was carrying 2 handguns and a rifle. After he was shot, one of the 12-year-olds was able to run back home in this direction to get help.
I opened the door, he just fell into my arm and said, I got shot.
Family members identified this victim as Josue Camius. He suffered 2 gunshot wounds.
I didn't know what to do, so I dragged him to the kitchen, and I was finding like anything I could find to put pressure on the wound. And he said, I need ice, it's hurting. So I got ice out of the fridge and put it and called 911.
Both 12-year-olds were rushed to Jackson Memorial Hospital and were listed in stable condition. Meanwhile, authorities issued a manhunt for the teen. They were able to arrest him several blocks from where the shooting took place. Both victims are expected to be okay, and we're still waiting for more information in regards to the shooter. Reporting from Miami, Natacha Casal, 7 News, 19. The victim asked to not show her face on camera, but wanted to speak out about what happened to her behind me at this intersection, because she doesn't want this to happen to anybody else.
Las 7:06 de la mañana.
A Miami woman wanted to show people her bravery by speaking about what happened to her on a walk. Luckily, a surveillance camera in this neighborhood pointing in the right direction recorded why she's so scared now.
A mí me parecía que estaba viviendo una pesadilla.
I felt like I was living a nightmare, like it was a bad dream. It was terrible.
Doctors gave her 11 stitches. Her left hand is bruised and swollen. And the worst part is, she had no clue what was about to happen to her Monday just after 7 a.m.
Aquello fue tan rápido.
It happened so fast, so fast. I didn't get to see his face. I know he was young.
The man came up right behind her. The 73-year-old woman has her purse across her body. And on video, you see him yanking and pulling her purse, pushing her to the ground at the intersection of Oak Avenue and Hibiscus Street.
Que cuando yo pienso que me sucedió eso, no lo quiero creer.
When I think about what happened to me, I don't even want to believe it. It's impossible that something like this can happen in your own community.
And while she still has that painful memory, it won't stop her from walking once she heals. She hopes someone recognizes the man on the bike and calls police.
Estoy haciendo esto a ver si alguien lo reconoce, si alguien lo vio.
I wanted to talk to see if someone can help, so that detectives can catch him. I don't want this to happen to someone else.
Police told us they are worried that this may happen to somebody else. So if anyone has any information about this person, please call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number is 305-471-TIPS. Reporting from Miami, Natacha Casal, 7 News, Night Team.